For this demonstration, the athlete will be performing a standard bench press. Note that a standard bench press protocol involves a spotter behind who goes up and down following the path of the bar and communicates with the athlete before the reps begin. The athlete was instructed to maintain a 5-contact supine body point position with hands closed, pronated grip, shoulder width apart, with the bar right over the eyes as the athlete unracks the bar. For the 1-rep max protocol, the athlete is instructed to perform a light warm-up that allows 5 to 10 repetitions to be performed easily with a 1-minute rest given at the end. This video is slowed down just a bit,
an athlete should perform 3 to 5 repetitions by adding a load that they know they can do those repetitions at. Typically for an upper body exercise such as bench press, it's 10 to 20 pounds or 5 to 10%. After a 2-minute rest period, an estimated near maximal load should be chosen for the athlete where they can perform 2 to 3 repetitions by again adding another 10 to 20 pounds or 5 to 10% for an upper body exercise. In this case, Axel knew what weight he could do, so we added a little more than that. After another 2 to 4 minute rest, the load should be increased another 10 to 20 pounds or 5 to 10%, and the athlete should attempt to perform their 1-rep max. If they were successful, we will provide another 2 to 4 minute rest and repeat the last step if they were successful. If not, they would rest and attempt on a different day. Or they could decrease the load by 5 to 10 pounds or 2 to 5%. Now we're going to move into our squat protocol. In the high bar position, after stepping under and taking 2 steps back with the feet shoulder width apart, the athlete was told to hold the chest up and out with the head tilted slightly up, and once positioned correctly, to repeat all repetitions from this point. At the end, the athlete would step back forward into the bar and reposition with the help of a spotter. Next, we have Johan performing the 1-rep max protocol for the squat. Again, the athlete is instructed to warm up with a light resistance that allows 5 to 10 repetitions, and then after a 1-minute rest period, and another warm-up load will be added that allows the athlete to complete 3 to 5 repetitions by adding 30 to 40 pounds or 10 to 20%, since it is now a lower body exercise, and you will see this attempt in the next video. Since Johan knows his personal strength and has done this activity many times before, we added more than the typical 30 to 40 pounds. As you can see in the video, he went from 145 to 225. He will be given a 2-minute rest period after he has completed his 3 to 5 repetitions of this attempt. And we have 2 spotters for safety purposes instead of 1 spotter behind like a typical squat protocol requires, just for safety reasons with the weight of the load, as well as the safety bars underneath him in case he needs to bail. And proper bailing would be to let the weight fall off the back. He is now rested for his other 2 minutes and another 2 to 4 minutes, another 30 to 40 pounds was added, or 10 to 20%, to complete 2 to 3 repetitions, and then after this he will be provided a 2 to 4 minute rest period before making his 1-rep max attempt. After his rest, another 30 to 40 pounds or 10 to 20% was added for the lower body squat exercise, and the athlete was instructed to attempt his 1-rep max. In this case, he was successful, so we would provide him another 2 to 4 minute rest period and repeat the last step by then increasing another 30 to 40 pounds. If he was not successful, we would have either had him attempt on a different day or provide 1 more 2 to 4 minute rest period and then decrease the load by 15 to 20 pounds or 5 to 10% for it being a lower body exercise. And then we would ideally continue increasing or decreasing until only 1 rep can be conducted, and the weight done would be the individual's 1-rep max. We only want to test within 3 to 5 sessions though.